Hey, Benjamin Soma here. I wanted to explain what is the 5 of 5 chord and how do I use it on the chord player. Well, let's put it into context of a very common chord progression, the 2-5-1. Here's our key, and then the 2 chord, and the 5, and 1. Now, the reason why we like to use the 2 chord right before this 5 chord is because it is 5 scale degrees, or notes of the scale, above the 5 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we like to use that 5-to-1 movement because it's the most final sounding cadence, or end of your musical phrase, of all time. That's for Western music, that is. And of course, the most final sounding version, the most satisfying use of that 5-1 cadence starts with a major 5 chord. And that's partly to do with the fact that the 5 chord in every major scale is always going to be major. I have another video on this topic, so I recommend you check that out. So with that in mind, let's temporarily pretend that we're in the dominant key, the key that starts up here on the 5th scale degree. Now, I wouldn't really call this a true modulation to a new key because we're only going to do this for one chord. So essentially, we're just going to borrow this one chord from the dominant key. Again, let's count up from there to the 5 chord of this 5 chord. And if we're really in this new dominant key, then the chord needs to be major, actually. So let's do that. And again, let's hear our 5-1 cadence. But remember, this was only temporary, and we've landed on the 5 chord. So let's play the final cadence in our original key. So let's listen to that all in context. 1, 5 of 5, 5, 1. Now let's compare that to the original progression with the minor 2. And back. Let's hear one more time. You can hear how it gives it that extra level of leading to the 5 chord and then ultimately to the 1. Now, I encourage you to experiment with this because, to be honest, these 5-1 cadences can sometimes sound too formal for modern pop music, in my opinion at least. However, it can create some fun opportunities for jazz chords. Check this out. Yeah, that's nice. Anyway, I hope that it helps explain some things. Subscribe because I'm planning on making a few more videos like this about other borrowed chords that you can easily use with the original chord player. And of course, as always, you can find out more about me and the chord player at benjaminsoma.com. Enjoy.